I made this laundry bar soap with just 3 ingredients. 3 common ingredients that you can find at the comfort of your home, and it's super easy and simple. You can also do it. And this soap has a high cleansing properties. You can use it to do your laundry and it lather very well. Now just take a look at this. Now you can see it lathers really well, so you can use it to do your laundry. Now if you want to learn how to make this laundry bar soap, just watch this video to the end. Now without wasting much of your time, let's get down to business. The first ingredient you need is 500 ml of bleached palm oil. And just in case you don't have bleached palm oil, this is how you can bleach your palm oil. Now first off, you need to make sure that you get a good fresh palm oil. You can see how this one is looking, so please make sure you get a good palm oil for this. And to bleach your palm oil, you can either use the hot process or you can use this cold process. Now to use the cold process and bleach your palm oil, the first ingredient you need is 5 ml of sulfonic acid, and this 5 ml is for 500 ml of palm oil. Now add the sulfonic acid, go on and stir it for about 3 to 5 minutes, set it aside for like 3 minutes, and then go on and add the last ingredient, which is hydrogen peroxide. And for the hydrogen peroxide, you need 5 ml as well. Now this is to say that if you want to bleach 100 ml of palm oil, all you need is just 1 ml of sulfonic acid and 1 ml of hydrogen peroxide. So if you want to bleach 500, just use 5% of sulfonic acid and hydrogen peroxide. Now after adding these 2 ingredients, stir it for about 5 minutes and then cover it, set it aside and allow it to bleach. And the bleaching process may take about 3 hours or 24 hours to bleach completely. So I'll just set it aside, and after 3 hours I'll use it to make my soap. And boom, 5 hours is gone. Nice time to make the laundry bar soap. Now the first thing you need to do is to get your PPE, which is your personal protective equipment, and you also need scale. And the first ingredient you need for the soap making is salt. For the salt, you need just 12 grams, which is 2 teaspoons of salt. Please make sure you're using scale to be sure of your measurements. You need to make sure you're using your accurate measurements. And measure out the salt and set it aside. And after that, go on and measure the second ingredient. And for the second ingredient, you will be needing caustic soda. And for the caustic soda, you need just 125 grams of caustic soda. And after that, go on and get a bowl to make your lye solution. Now to make your lye solution, the first thing you need to do is to add 250 ml of water, and then go on and add your salt, which is your 12 grams of salt. And after adding the salt, go on and stir it until the salt is completely dissolved, and then you can add the next ingredient. Now here are the 2 reasons we are using salt for this. The first thing is to soften the water if you're using regular tap water. And the second reason is that it helps the soap to cure faster or to harden faster. And then go on and add your caustic soda. After dissolving the salt, add your caustic soda and also stir to dissolve. But please make sure you're wearing your nose mask and also a hand glove. Now stir it until the caustic soda is properly dissolved, and at this point your lye solution is ready. Now all you have to do is set it aside and allow it to cool for a while before using it. And then go on and get your bleached palm oil. And this is exactly 4 hours after I bleached this palm oil. Now can you see how good it's looking? This is one of the advantages of using good oil or bleaching good oil. Then just go on and transfer it into a bowl. Now if I've watched my previous video of how to bleach your palm oil without using the fire process, you can tell the difference between that oil and this particular oil. Just in case you don't have the 2 ingredients that I used to bleach this palm oil earlier, you can also bleach your palm oil with the fire method. Now after that, go on and add your fragrance, which is totally optional. You can do without it, but I just love adding scent to this. I mean, it's bar soap, so it needs fragrance, but you can do without it. So after adding the fragrance, just go on, stir it very well. You need to make sure that you mix it really well before going on with the next process. It's very important. Make sure that the fragrance is completely combined with the oil, and then just go on and add your lye solution. So go on and get a spatula or a whisk to mix this very well. So pour the lye solution and then go on and stir. Make sure you stir it very well, and also be very careful not to spill it. And now moving on, immediately after adding the lye solution, it will start to trace. Please mix it well until it's properly combined, and you also need to be very fast with it before your soap starts to harden. Remember, we used hard oil for this, so please be very fast. Now, do you remember my previous video of how to bleach your palm oil without fire? Remember the bad oil I used in that particular video? That oil was really bad. This is what happened when I tried to use the oil. Like, can you spot the difference? Like, I was really scared. I wonder what they added to this. So please be careful when getting your palm oil. Now, after mixing it well, get your soap mold. And just in case you don't have soap mold, you can also use any disposable plate, which is those plastic disposable plate. You can use it to mold your soap, and after that you can cut it. But if you have a soap mold, just go on and transfer it into your soap mold, and after that try to dress it well to give it a good look, because you want it to come out perfect. So take your time and dress it well, but also try to be very fast before it starts to harden. So I'm trying to use the word harden so that we can all understand it, because this is the basic step or stage of soap making. There are so many other ways to make your bar soap, which I will be introducing later, but this is just the basic method or way of making your bar soap. So the other ingredients to add in your bar soap, they are all additives. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how to add other additive to your soap making. So this is after dressing the soap, and at this point I'll just leave it to cure, and then I'll come back and show you the result. So I'll leave it for about 6 hours, and after 6 hours this is what we have. Isn't it just beautiful? And it smells really good as well. That is the advantage of adding your fragrance, because it will make your soap to smell good. Like, I mean, you wouldn't just want your soap to just be like that, so you also need fragrance. So it smells really really good, and I love it. I love the outcome. So this is what we have, and you can see this is our laundry bar soap. Now this is the one I mold with the takeaway plate. So if you actually use takeaway plate, you can also go on and cut it with your knife to any shape or size of your choice. I know you might have seen other DIYs where they add ingredients like soda ash, sodium sulfate, sulfonic acid, and so on. And now you're thinking, maybe I did not do this right by using just caustic soda and salt to make this soap. Now let me tell you something. Those other ingredients are called additives. So it doesn't mean that without those ingredients that you cannot make your bar soap. It's very possible to make your bar soap without adding those extra ingredients. They are called additives. They will help to add extra cleansing effect or foaming effect to your soap, but that does not mean that you cannot do without them. The major part of your soap making is your choice of oil and also your measurements. So please take note. So now you can see it lathers well even without us adding other additives. So you see it works really well. So in my next video, I'll be teaching you how to add those other ingredients, which are the additives to your bar soap. So friend, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Gift, and I'm super excited to welcome you here. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to watch my next video. And at the end of this video, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments.